Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to tonight's episode of Bullshittery. I am your hostess, Raelan, and tonight I am getting back into the swing of things and logging into Onigiri. I know I have not really been active as much as I'd like to be on the game. Um, I still get on pretty much every day. Uh, but I'm a lot more low key and I'm on at odd hours, so people don't really get to see me here uh, in the game as often as I had been before. But while I wait for Terra to be released to all of us in the public, um, I will be sticking with Onigiri and other games to keep me occupied until I can play the game that I really want to play. So just a few things before I get started, because I don't want to log in because I am on a boost right now. Um, so speaking of Terra, so for those of you who don't know, I did play the open beta, both parts 1 and 2. If you did not participate in part 1 of the open beta for Terra, you could not participate in part 2. Um, so I got to play both parts of the beta, which was really, really fun. In the second part of the beta, they just did a couple of tweaks and a little bit of bug fixes. So when they re-released it for the second part of the beta, it ran so much more smoothly. It was beautiful. And the game is really fun. I didn't have many issues at all. It only gave me a couple problems when the servers were being overloaded, which generally that's expected. There was a little bit of lag while they were overloading the servers, but other than that, I could do the entire game. I think I might have crashed during the overload once during the first part of the beta, but other than that, I didn't really crash, which was really awesome. Um, no news on when that's going to be officially fully released, but hopefully it'll be released soon, sometime this spring, maybe. Hopefully, I'm praying, I'm crossing my fingers. Um, and then you'll see me streaming quite a bit of Terra. Um, but until then, you'll probably see me bouncing around between games. So Onigiri is going to be one of my main games that I've been playing since day one. But I've also... Oh, goodness. Sorry, I don't know why I keep yawning. I've also been playing a lot of Ark Survival Evolved. That's one I've been keeping up with. Um, I play quite a bit of Fortnite, a little bit of Monster Hunter World here and there. Just kind of bouncing around between games at the moment. Just because I'm kind of burnt out on a lot of games, because I do flip between the same, 3 or 4 video games. And so I haven't really been playing a lot of games as of late. So the past probably about month or two has been kind of busy for me, at least, where I really haven't been streaming, really haven't been playing games. But I do hope to get back into streaming on a more regular basis for you guys. Uh, though I do not really know what I'm going to be streaming. Tonight I'm going to be going through the training grounds for the gala. Just flipping back and forth just to get something done. But I'm not really worried about anything specific in the game right now. Most of the things that I can farm for just don't interest me, or I don't have the desire to have the weapons. Which is why I've been kind of leaning away from Onigiri, because there's really no weapons in the game that I want that I don't already have. So there's really, like, there's things that I can farm for, like I can go get a sin, but I have no desire to have one, if that makes any sense. I really, the next thing for me to farm for would be Tempest, and it's not really necessary for me the way I do my build. So I'm kind of just at a standstill until either something else gets released for the game, or the game gets bug fixes and it needs a major overhaul, especially if it's going to compete with another MMO that's free to play, especially with Terra, because it is completely free to play. It is not a pay to win game. So it's definitely worth uh, hoping for, but I'm not holding my breath, as I have been disappointed time and time again with this game. Which is unfortunate because it got me into streaming, it got me into gaming, and it's the reason that I have a lot of the friends I have, the people I, run with, and it's a big reason that I'm wanted to get involved in the gaming community. So it's kind of disappointing that this particular game has not significantly improved since I started, which has been a, almost a year and a half at this point since I've started playing. Roughly, it's like a year and 5 months or something like that. So in that time span, the game has actually uh, gotten kind of worse, which is really disappointing and surprising. I've never played a game that gets worse over time, which is odd to me. And it's really disappointing. I'm really, really sad about it because I do love the game. So that's why I really haven't been on as much. I still get on. I help friends if they ask. Um, I farm with friends if they want me to. But I really have no drive to play anymore, which is like kind of sucktastic, but it is what it is. But for the time being, uh, I figured I'd pop through the gala a little bit and just farm the training grounds. So whenever I log in, I'll probably throw a party up in the recruit for Randies to join, and whoever wants to join can join. It's an easy dungeon. I can solo it in like 5 or 6 minutes if I'm being slow about it. So that will be what I'm doing here tonight. Hopefully, a couple other friends will get on, and we might see a little bit of a Fortnite stream later tonight, but I do have to try and keep it quiet because the boys are sleeping, and they gotta go to work in the morning, so they can't be yelling about getting shot in the face, which is generally what tends to happen when I play Fortnite. And it's hard not to yell. So, I'll definitely try not to yawn so much. I don't know why, I'm not tired. I don't think I ever actually get tired though. Oh my god. Shut up, Hunter. I saw you went with Kurt and John and Catchy and Nick. You're fine. I wanted to stream. I've been wanting to stream for a while, and I just haven't had anything to stream that I've, like, heard people want me to stream. Like, friends haven't really been saying, hey, stream this, but a couple of friends have said quite often, uh, yeah, I said I was going to go stream. You didn't hear me, though. I thought you were not paying attention, so I left. Yeah. Rip. My bad, Hunter. Love you, fam. I didn't realize that you were actually just AFK or something. But yeah. I've had a lot of people ask me to stream Onigiri, and they've been missing my Onigiri streams. So yeah, I'm streaming Onigiri. Cocaine. Alright. Well. Yeah. That's I don't know where I was going with this sentence. I'm thinking there was a few other announcements that I wanted to go over, but I honestly can't tell you. I'm very, like, disorganized with my brain. Lately, at least. Which is sad because Minecraft, oh my god. I'll legit stream Minecraft. Don't fucking doubt me, boy. I actually like playing around on Minecraft because I like building things. Why do you think I'm building stuff on Ark all the time? I had a castle built into the side of a mountain that was like 6 stories high and had like mazes in it when I first started playing Ark. Like, Fallen could not figure out his way around my build. He's actually very triggered by it because it was just massive and awful, but very awesome because it was super confusing. And he couldn't find his way around it at all. But since I have had requests to stream Onigiri, I will be doing that. Triggered by how huge it was. Like, he had like a 10 by 10 metal box covered in turrets, and I just had this massive, like, 6-story castle built into the side of a mountain. It was fucking huge and very obvious. Yeah, he's not happy. But he just let me do my own thing. I was just like, whatever, I'll do what I want. Because that's how I normally do things. It's normally, I'll do what I want. But yeah, I haven't really had a lot of time. I started a new job recently, so I've been doing that during the day. And I've been working on DMing a Dungeons and Dragons campaign for some friends of ours. So we do that every weekend. Thursday nights we watch Critical Role on Alpha, which is a really awesome stream. If you guys haven't watched it, you should definitely check that out. It is a Dungeons and Dragons stream. It's super nerdy, it's super awesome, and the characters are fantastic. They're all professional voice actors. Um, and it's every Thursday night at 7 p.m. Pacific, which is really cool. They're definitely, yeah. So basically, half of my week is gone because of work and my streams that I watch. Um, so I'm really not sure what to stream for anybody because I haven't really had any requests for streams lately, and since I've been kind of burnt out, um, I needed to take a break, so I've been kind of like catching up on Netflix series that I've been watching, and not even close to finishing a lot of them. I finally binge watched Your Lie in April, and I got really triggered because it was super sad, and like the ending is coming, and you're just like, no, I can't, and the ending is still sad, but it's so good, and the music is beautiful. So if you are a music fan, definitely check that out, or if you just like really sad anime. um, but it's a very good storyline, and I enjoyed it thoroughly. Um, Definitely wouldn't rank it on my top 10, but we never watched Sons of Anarchy. You still haven't asked me to watch it, ma'am. I will binge watch the entire series with you if you so desire. That is all you, dude. Alright, honey. We'll do, man. We'll do. We'll have to, like, set a day and we'll just watch it all day long. Um, alright. Well, once I finish this, I'll probably. This Saturday? I don't know. I will probably be DMing. I don't know if the guys are coming over this weekend or not. I don't know what their work schedule is like. Um, I think they work, but I'm not sure. Because they also go. I'm pretty sure they go in. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they go in Saturday. I honestly couldn't tell you off the top of my head. I'd have to find our calendar and then look at it. I'll tell you. Yeah. Sounds like a plan. Alright, man. Sounds good to me. I feel like my intros are always really horribly long and like unexciting because I just ramble on and I don't do anything. Or at least when I'm by myself. I don't know. I like it. Is that weird? That I just like sitting on this title screen? Probably. But, if there are any games that anybody has any requests for, please let me know. You can send me a direct message. My profile's not private or anything, so you don't have to be on my friends list to send me a message. That's fine. If you do send me a friend request, please tell me who you are and what you're adding me for, so I know not to just delete the friend request, because I do get random friend requests occasionally, and I don't just add people who send me friend requests, because that's kind of weird. And I like to know who's on my friends list. But, yeah. So, without much further ado, hi Necro! Yes, I'm alive. Hello, hello. I'm back. I'm back, I'm online. I never really left, but I never appear online. Hi. Alrighty. This is like strange. I feel like I never get on Onigiri anymore, but I still like log in a lot. And like I'll get my OC and stuff. Did I fix? Yes, I did. Perfect. I am so good to go. Seeing if I remembered my buttons. Okay. Boop. I'm not even working on skilling my completion, right? Yeah, I got my comp and I was like, alright, bet, I'm done. Then somebody's like, are you going for Nadir? And I'm like, ugh, funny. Like, why would I do such a thing? Ba -ba 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 -ba. Oh, the lag. See, I don't miss that at all. I don't miss the lag. I don't have that on any other games I play. Not a single one. Like, I'm not even worried about anything at this time. People are like, oh, you should work on this, you should work on that. And I'm just like, yeah, but I don't, like, even want that. Like, I have a decent build where I can solo most things. Or if it requires a party. Like, if it's something stupid, like, you know, Blitz, then yeah. I'm running training grounds on hard to get the maid outfit. I'm literally just messing around. At this point. I'm not super worried about if I get it or not, because, you know, it's a cosmetic item. Like, I'd like to have the outfit, but I'm not gonna be upset if I don't get it, you know what I mean? This... I mean, I have, like, some of my recipes. It's just really tough to get the recipes, especially if you're going for a specific one, because there's so many recipes that drop per, like, version, and there's, like, 7 different recipes that you have to get for your weapon, so I'm just like, eh. Plus, Blitz is pretty tough. Like, Blitz is not something that I would solo on a harder difficulty. Like, I can do the Blitz normals, because, you know, and just go in and one-shot him, but I'm not gonna go crazy. And I don't quite have the build for Blitz hard solo mode. Collapsing blade him to death. I do, but he also kills me very quickly. Like, even for this, I'm not worried about times at all. So I'm just like, meh. I'm gonna mess around, and I'm just gonna run. Like, I know some people would be like, OMG, you're on a boost, Raelan, do your thing. And I'm just like, yeah, but I got boosts for days. And I'm not gonna use them for anything else. Because I hardly get on, so why not? Boost. So I boosted. Get good. Oh, man. Yep, that's the goal, to get good. I'm a scrub, I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know why you take my advice. People taking my advice is like the blind leading the blind. It's just a bad idea. Like, for this game, there's not a whole lot of skill involved, and, like, I'm... That's fair. I don't know. The game now, it's just... It's not fun to me because I've played better games. So, like, I have no desire to play Onigiri as much, which is poop, because, like, this was one of my favorite games to play. And now I'm just like, well, meh. Okay, that's what I thought. It's like, that took me a solid 6 minutes. For no reason. Yeah, that's true. Hold on, let me do a team. Okay, I did my team. And took away the grinding too, since you can buy everything out. Not necessarily. It took away a lot of the grinding for lower levels, because the higher levels have just been grinding everything out and then making bank on the fact that the lower levels don't want to grind. Like, a lot of people that have just had extra stuff in their inventory have been saving it for bazaars. Which, I mean, is smart, but still. At the same time, you know. Like, a lot of people are like, oh, why aren't you just selling all your stuff, making mad bank? Well, 'cause I don't have the desire to. I don't see the point. You know. Someone had 4 different vows at plus 100. Yeah. Maybe they had been farming for a nadir and they're just like, I'm just gonna make vows. Make bank. People still need vows. If they're farming for comps, or if they're farming for nadir. Like, if I don't want to go make a bunch of vows, I'm not gonna. I'd rather call up a friend and be like, yo, can I buy this off you? You got this? Because more often than not, they're gonna be like, yo, Ray, I got you. Because everybody that I have run with has so much shit in bulk. Yeah, 4 different classes. I mean, some people also don't know how to play the game. Some people change weapon classes and no longer need them. For a completion, you need 2 vows. For a warped, you need 2 completions, and for a nadir, you need like 3 warped or something like that. I might have the last 2 backwards. But, like, at the same time, you know, it comes down to, yeah, it just comes down to what you need. And if people know that people are gonna need it, why not? Like, I betcha I could probably make another vow right now, but I'm not gonna, because why? I'd rather see somebody grind it out and show me that they can make a vow, because if you can't make a single vow, then there's no way in hell that you're gonna make a nadir or even a warped if you can't make a single one on your own. You know what I mean? Like, I've had friends that are like, oh, you know, can you make this for me? And I'm just like, no, that's a lot of work. Like, make it yourself. I know you're more than capable of doing it. Like, I have friends that have better builds than me, and they're just like, yo, Ray, do this. And I'm like, no. But at the same time, if I know that they're gonna grind and they're gonna do the work and they're gonna put the time in, then yeah, I'll fucking hand them whatever they want. Because I know that, like, if I have, I don't know, if I have, like, a bow recipe that somebody needs, and I know that they're bow, then yeah, I'll give it to them. But if I know that you're just fucking around, and I can't tell that you're gonna actually try and put in the work, then I don't wanna, like, hand people everything, you know? Like, I didn't get everything handed to me. I had to grind, I had to do the work. I didn't do nearly as much work as a lot of my friends, and I'm still like, I don't know how you even did this without wanting to rip your eyes out. Because a lot of the grinding that I've done has been made easier at some point or another. You know what I mean? I 100% just missed all of that. That's fine. Not super important. don't know. Like, I know people can play the game, but like, if people aren't willing to put in a little bit of effort, then I'm kind of just like, I really have no desire to help them. Because I feel like my efforts have gone to waste if somebody doesn't show that they want it that bad, you know what I mean? I'm doing really terribly on these runs. 6 minutes. Such a scrub. Wait, hold on. What time do I have on this? Okay. That's fine. I don't know. Like, there's a lot of stuff that they took out that I think shouldn't have been taken out the way it was, or that shouldn't have been altered the way it was. But, you know, who am I to say how a game should or shouldn't be run? Like, I don't own a company or anything like that. I don't have a degree in the field. Like, I'm just a gamer. I'm just a player, you know. But at the same time, I'm just like, okay, if this is how it was gonna be, then why bother at all? And it has made things very easy at lower levels, and it has made them significantly more tedious at higher levels. Because now at the higher levels, not only are you farming for yourself, but you could be farming for, you know, 3 other people. You know what I mean? Yeah. There are definitely things that can be improved upon for this game. But, you know, whether I believe those are going to happen or not, probably not. Because the company still makes money from the game, and, you know, the less effort you have to put in, then, you know, that makes a more efficient thing. I'd rather not have to sit, you know, X amount of hours per day making something better when it works. And, you know, have you ever heard the phrase, don't fix it if it ain't broke, right? Well, right now, for the company, it's not broke. It's still making them money. And they don't have a problem with that. Which is kind of poop, because it could be such a fucking awesome game. They could improve on so much. But none of that has been done. There are so many bugs with the game nowadays, and with every update they add, more pop up, and more issues seem to appear. And that's really devastating for me personally because I loved this game. This was like my first video game that I really got into as a gamer, you know? Like, I didn't seriously start playing video games until I was an adult, until I lived on my own. Because, like, growing up, I just didn't have fucking time for video games. I was really involved in school, and I had way too much homework, and I also had a job. And video games just didn't fit into my life as a kid, because I was doing so much other stuff. Like, I could barely keep up with my job, or my schoolwork, or whatever, you know, athletic activities I was involved in at the time. But now that I can, like, I never thought about gaming until I became an adult. Now that I can, I'm just like, why didn't I? You know what I mean? Like, I have so many friends that have told me, you know, oh my god, I can't believe you haven't played this, or what do you mean you never played blah blah blah, or you've never heard of this? And I'm just like, I don't know, because that's just, I didn't have that growing up. Boop. But now that I do, I can absolutely tell you for sure that I'm super happy that I got into gaming. Neat, I got Blaze Sanction. Boom. It's 11:30. Oh my goodness. Those pauses where you're like having a little bit of a heart attack because you think you're gonna crash. Like that. Like that should not happen. This should not happen right there. It shouldn't. That shouldn't be a thing. None of this should be a thing. And it's terrifying. Like those few moments where you're not ready. It I don't know. It drives me nuts. More than anything, I would love if this game was updated and improved upon. But again, I don't ever see that happening, and that's super sucktastic. Oh, neat. I didn't realize I was on my way. Okay, actually, how many? Like 300-ish? Alright. That's not too shabby. Cakes. I don't know what the heck I would do with all those. Oh, Jesus. My Slurpee. What you doing, Buttercup? Other than being bored out of your mind enough to watch this stream. Lit. I have no idea what I'm doing. I don't know why I'm playing again. I really don't. Probably. Don't know why they would bother to update, because they don't fix anything. What even was supposed to be the next update? Do you know? Has Des Thought done his speculating? No clue. Bug fixes. That's what I fucking want. Like, fix something. God. It's kind of nice though, because like there's shit that's still here from fucking November and it's almost April. Like, they keep showing, oh yeah, we're gonna take it out, we're gonna take it out, this is only supposed to be here till the 19th of December. Like, it's still here. And I don't think they're gonna take it out the next update either. They're just gonna be like, we'll eventually take it out. Like, I could go do fucking energy dungeons and pop some frozen hellhorns if I really wanted to. Not that I'm going to. But still, like, They can't even keep up with their own updates, let alone the issues that they cause. It's fucking dumb. Like, oh my god. Like, lag like that should not happen in a game with horrible ass graphics and like there's that Spice stayed here forever. Bet it ain't going anywhere. I don't get it though. Like, why not take pride in your work? Like, you're obviously making money off of it. Try and make it better so more people want to play instead of the people that still play wanting to leave. You'd think. Oh, there. I thought, huh, just kidding. Wrong company. Honestly, with this game and this company, definitely. Not necessarily, though. Like, I have a gaming PC that's worth a couple grand, and I'm still just like, meh. I like playing on console better, but that's just me. It's been made very clear that we're a second thought to literally anything on PC for Cyberstep. Like, Cyberstep is 100% their PC is their top priority, and it always will be. Which kind of sucks, but at the same time, like, I get it. Because that's where their most income comes from, their most revenue, you know. It's their biggest source of income, I guess. And of course, you're going to improve where you're getting the money. But I'm not saying I'm gonna throw money into the game. Like, friends joke and they're like, oh lol, you're a wallet warrior, and I'm just like, I haven't put money in this game in months. Yeah, and they're gonna be on PC because that's what's getting updated. Oh, look! Loading screen. Well, that was fun while it lasted. That was a whole 52 minutes, with 20 of that me sitting on the fucking login screen. That's great. Yep, that was fantastic. I am super, super annoyed. Like, one DC, and I'm like, alright, cool, I'll relog out. But, like, with the way you crash on this nowadays, I'm just like, why? Why do I even log in anymore? I can't even get through a solid hour of gameplay. I can't get through a solid half an hour of gameplay. That was 30 minutes of me playing the game. Oh, did they fix this? Nope. Who am I kidding? They didn't fix it. Why did I even bother to try? Why did I even click on it? I killed myself. Yeah, it makes it unplayable, which really fucking sucks because, like I said earlier in the stream, this is the game that got me into gaming, it got me into streaming. It's where most of my friends are from. Like, it pisses me off because, like, why? Why? I don't know. I'm just so beyond annoyed with this game anymore that I'm just like, alright, whatever. Fuck it. People ask me why I don't get on, this is why. Because I can't realistically play the game. Like, I've got great internet, I'm on a PS4 Pro, like, nothing should go wrong. It's definitely not on my end. Nobody's using the internet right now because I'm the only person in my house that's awake. Everybody else is asleep. And I've, like, really decent internet. So the fact that I'm crashing, it's nothing on my end. It's on the server end. And the servers, they don't do anything for them. You DC'd in 5 minutes, go to another game. Hell yeah! Like, dead ass, I'm about to pull up fucking Netflix and throw on a movie and go the fuck to sleep. Because this is what this game does to me. Like, I used to be the kind of person that could play this game for literally 38 hours straight. No sleep. Continually just relogging every time I DC'd, grinding the same dungeon for hours on end. And now I can barely get on for an hour and stomach it. Because they don't bother to fix it. So I'm just like, fuck it. So, with that, good fucking night, Internet. I'm out.